Hi, I'm Joey Panic, and I'm the Art Whisperer, and I'm thrilled to bring you the first video in a short series starring my friend Robyn Wilkes, who is the new conductor with the Sarasota Pops Orchestra. This video series is going to explain some of the fundamentals of music using pop music. Enjoy.
So I like to think about music and what makes music the way people think about a building and architecture. So when you're building a building, you have to have sheetrock and you have to have cinder blocks and wood and nails and obviously a workforce to do the building. Music is similar to that we have all these different things that go into it to make a piece of music. And it doesn't matter if it's a classical piece of music or a pop culture piece of music, it's the same things. Whether I'm building a shed or whether I'm building a mansion, I use the same materials. So for music, those materials include rhythm and melody and harmony and form and some complicated things. Of course, you still all have your workforce, your musicians. And one of the things I want to talk about, two of the things I want to talk about specifically of those things that you need would be melody and rhythm. And I want to first talk about rhythm because that's really what drives a piece of music. And I tell people all the time, rhythm wouldn't happen unless the world is spinning. You have to have time going by for rhythm to happen. And to me, that's such a really cool concept. If the world just stopped, we'd have no more music. You know, of course, we would all slide off the planet. But I want to start with a Beatles tune talking about rhythm. Because you have the beat, which is what you tap your toe to. And then you have a thing that we use in music a lot called meter. And meter is how you organize your foot taps. And so this popular Beatles song, Lucy in the Sky with Diamond, was one of the first time in pop music that they changed the meter. So if you can tap your toe to this, and you can organize and think about those foot taps, what you'll hear is this in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's a waltz. It starts with a waltz, boom, 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 chick, chick, boom, chick, chick. And then all of a sudden, Paul and John, 1, 2, 3, change. Not quite yet. We have another little verse here. 1, 2, 3, 1. It's almost infection. Paul's doing the bass like boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you'll hear going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that the hook of this pop tune is in a different meter than the verses. So the verses were in a meter of 3, and the chorus is in a meter of 4, and actually the tempo has changed as well. They were much slower. And then they go right back into it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And when this first happened, people were like, oh my stars. They didn't know where that came from. You can't dance to it. It's not a song meant for, you know, a club. But on the other hand, we have wonderful rhythms in dance music, infectious rhythms that you just can't help but move to. And one of my favorite parts of rhythm is this idea of syncopation. And when I talk to people about syncopation, you know, it happens all the time in every aspect of music. But one of my favorite singers, I secretly hope to be her when I grow up, is Beyonce. I don't know that I'll ever make it, but she's so talented. So Beyonce uses the element of rhythm called syncopation a lot. And we use syncopation in all aspects of music, but she, in her music, the way she puts it in, you just want to, you know, jump around. And I remember it was Thanksgiving morning and I was watching TV, it was the Today Show, and all of a sudden this sound came on the TV. And I was like working on my computer, I wasn't even really paying attention, and I just went, oh my stars, what is that? And the music was so infectious. And it's this use of syncopation. And if you listen to the words, this is really the syncopated part to one of Beyonce's great pieces, if you want to call it a piece. So when I'm singing along with her, I can't tell you how complicated that rhythm is. If I were to write that piece of music down and hand it to the first chair violinist of a symphony orchestra, they would have to practice that for a few minutes before they would get it right. And we in pop culture just go ba ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba ba da. if you wrote that rhythm down, it's extremely complex. And then everything else that's going along in it. Bum, bum, bum. Now that's pretty simple, but that beginning stuff is so complex. And her lyrics, you know, and the way she winds them through the rhythm, is very, very talented.